Hi
Hello,
fellow
birdies.
birdies, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit something different, and we haven't done this in a long time, but we're going to play a game of Never Have I Ever. Now, for today's meal, we're going to be eating in the process, so that is some delicious barbecued pulled pork. Now, this is actually pulled pork that I made a while back, and we've been freezing it for a while, but you know, it's a good cheap way to eat some pork. And we got some homemade coleslaw and some delicious fries. So we're gonna get down into it. So you guys ready? Let's go. So we're gonna try some of the foods first. Kind of reminds me of McDonald's French fries, don't it?
Not as greasy, but yes.
Now the first question is, never have I ever performed on stage. 3, 2, 1. You have. So what did you do?
Let's see. I was doing a play. It's called Wily and the Hairy Man. My job was to play the Hairy Man and try to get Wily, but he kept tricking me, and then
As for me, I haven't exactly been on stage before to give a speech or whatever like that, but back when I was younger, I used to do this thing called Fantasy Playhouse. It was this thing in town that a bunch of kids went to, and they did plays and stuff after school. So yeah. I remember that I had to memorize some verses in order to do that, and I had a hard time doing it. And it was something about take me out to the ball game, I think, or some sort of baseball ball game thing. I don't exactly remember. But yeah, I mean, that's really the only kind of thing I've been on stage for.
I've been on stage for a few things, but that was just the first one I can think of.
So the next one, never have I ever gone fishing on a boat at a lake. 3, 2, 1. I have gone fishing at the shoreline, but I've never been at fishing in the middle of a lake.
I think I did with my grandpa on my mom's side.
Aww.
You remember something happened, but you don't remember the details. That's what it's like.
Exactly. I got a lot of memories. There's some things I remember to happen, but I don't remember all the nitty gritty about it. That's some good coleslaw.
Not bad. I think the ones you make usually are better, though.
Yeah, basically I just follow a recipe from allrecipes.com. And it's just a few simple ingredients, and it's very popular. It's got over 2,000 ratings. So. Let's see. The next one, never have I ever been to a Broadway play. 3, 2, 1. I've always wanted to go to one though, but there hasn't really been any too close to here, or even when I was growing up, that I could have gone to.
When you say Broadway play, do you mean a play on Broadway?
Yeah, a play on Broadway.
Oh, then no. I
So,
don't think I've
yeah.
ever been to Broadway.
Yeah.
I've been playing musicals, but never on Broadway.
Yeah, I mean, I like musicals, okay, and stuff like that. And I'm just sort of interested in going to a Broadway one, but just like I said, I've never have really had the opportunity. It just hasn't been any that close by. So, let's see. All right, the next one. Never have I ever went camping without an RV. 3, 2, 1. I've always gone camping without an RV. Simply put, just bring a tent.
I don't know if we always did with an RV, but I know we did many. I remember one of the first ones I went camping as a Cub Scout, and then I basically wanted to go home right away without my family.
Yeah, the reason I've never used an RV when I've gone camping, I've never owned an RV. And even growing up, I never owned an RV. But yeah, I mean, it's not to say I wouldn't want to get an RV, maybe like in the future if we can afford one. But, you know, it would make the camping experience a little bit more unique.
A little more unique, buddy, just like everyone else.
So the next one is never have I ever driven drunk. 3, 2, 1. I've never really drank beer, so I can totally pass on that.
Same. Or alcohol, really. Except for this one time I accidentally drank that, you know, wine instead of the juice at church.
Like, I will admit, there has been some times when I've gone to church and, you know, they have the grape juice in the wine, right? I accidentally drank the wine a few times. So, I guess I can say that I have drank, but just not enough to get intoxicated. And I definitely don't plan to. So the next one, never have I ever done a handstand with one hand. 3, 2, 1. I can barely even do a cartwheel.
I haven't been able to do a cartwheel in years. Well, more like I haven't tried, but I can't even remember the last time I did a cartwheel.
That's a sandwich.
You're right. Probably about time to try this.
That's good. There's some barbecue sauce in it.
I wonder if I forgot to add some cheese to it.
But yeah, if you want to buy pulled pork for cheap, get a 10-pound roast, put it in a slow cooker for several hours, and it's only $20. And this has lasted us like dozens of meals easily, maybe even more than that. Like, we got a lot out of that, for sure. That's good.
Well, at least dozens of sandwiches.
Okay. Next one. Never have I ever watched an entire series in one go. 3, 2, 1. I just can't stay up that long to do it. How did you, man?
It was a shorter series. It was called, it was like an anime, I think it was. Although it was it was only one season at the time, so I'm not sure if that counts because they later added a second season and you have to watch it.
Yeah, it's like you gotta watch an entire series, sweetie, not just one season.
Yeah, at the time it was one season.
Oh. Well, you can probably count it for then because, I mean, the next series wasn't out. Okay. Next one. Never have I ever forgotten where I parked my car. 3, 2, 1. Plenty of times in my life. Like, sometimes I park at Walmart or, like, maybe a big retailer store and I can't remember where the heck I parked. You know? You always get that feeling when you're lost? Yeah.
Rarely. I think it's happened like once or twice for me, though. Like, I tend to, park in a specific area consistently, so I rarely get lost.
If anything, you know what's happened to me this year?
What?
Twice so far this year, I've locked myself out of my car. And I don't know why. Like, I hadn't used to really have that problem. So, man. So, that's where I feel lost. Like, why do I lock my keys inside my car? And then I had to call the towing people how to unlock my car. Never have I ever ran a marathon. 3, 2, 1. Wait, what?
Does it count as running one if I fail?
Never. Well, you gotta run a marathon.
Well, I made it like halfway.
Where were you at? When that happened?
I think it was in Virginia at the time.
I've always wanted to run like a marathon, but like, I don't think I'd be able to keep up with all that. Because you would have to like run fast all the time and not stop.
And do you like, I've swam like relays and marathons. Oh, not sure it counts as a marathon. But yeah, like, first you have to be able to complete it, then you have to get as fast as you can while completing it.
Never have I ever scored over 100 while bowling. 3, 2, 1. I have plenty. Because when I was about 10, I was in this bowling league, local bowling league, and I averaged at 81, even then. That's what it says in my trophy.
I think I scored like over 100 one time. Like, I think I scored sometimes, but not regularly.
But yeah, we need to go bowling again. It's been a while. So let's see. Never have I ever accidentally put sugar on my food instead of salt. Turn. 3, 2, 1. I can't recall that I've ever done that.
I recall doing it one time, which is one time too many.
Like, it's probably had a taste you weren't expecting. Like, I kind of wonder if maybe sometimes I've actually put salt on something I should have put sugar on. And instead of sweet, it tasted salty as heck. I don't know if I've ever done that.
Beats the worst surprise taste for me. One time, like, my family would, I think it was like something like, taking like grease or oil and like put in the fridge. They put it in an apple juice container. I grabbed it and I thought it was going to be apple juice. And I started drinking it.
Oh, God.
It did not turn out well.
Next one. Never have I ever laughed so hard that a drink came off my, out of my nose. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, this happened on more than one occasion. Like sometimes I just like drink water or something, and I'll start laughing real hard, and then it comes right out through my nose. What about you?
Well, of course. Not many times, of course, but it's happened. I don't remember the exact times. But
Me neither. But I would say it's happened plenty. I like those hamburger buns. They're actually, they look like the McDonald's Big Mac buns, but they're brioche buns. So they're pretty good. So let's see. Next one. Never have I ever scooped a spoonful of peanut butter or Nutella out of the jar, eating it like it was a popsicle. 3, 2, 1. What?
because I usually eat my popsicle taking bites.
Well, there has been sometimes like I might stick a spoon in there and like eat it, but I'm not going to stick the spoon back in there.
That's not what they're asking, though.
Well, I'm just saying I'm not going to contaminate the jar by sticking the spoon back in there.
And trust me, I'm very thankful for that.
But I have done that sometimes because I love peanut butter and I love Nutella. So the next one. Never have I ever walked into a wall. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it hurt. Quite badly.
Yep. Lost count.
If anything, I think I may have walked in like more into a door or something. Like, doors are wide open and I walk into them without realizing they're there.
For me, it's mostly dressers. Like
Yeah, because you hit the side.
Mm-hmm.
The dressing room.
And then, of course, those times you accidentally kick the corner of like a wall or something. Ouch.
Mm-hmm. I'm just glad we're okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next one. Never have I ever worn something inside out all day without realizing it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've gotten on to you about that plenty of times this year.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
sometimes you wear your shirt inside out. And I'll say, sweetie, you're wearing your shirt inside out.
I go, darn it.
And I'll tell you, I have on some occasions myself. So,
Mm-hmm.
we're both guilty of that. But, you know, hey, it happens to everyone. The next one. Never have I ever used up all the hot water.
I take long showers.
I used to use up all the hot water, but now that I take shorter showers, it's still pretty hot when I'm done.
Indeed. It's not such at our house because we have more hot water, but at one of the previous houses I lived at, we didn't have as much.
Mm-hmm.
And so when it's in the shower for like more than 20 minutes, it'd start to get cold fast.
Mm-hmm. Well, guys, that was a very fun video. I hope you all enjoyed us answering some questions and having some laughs and enjoying some good old barbecue. Like, I always have been craving a pork sandwich for like majority of this summer, and I have had some on occasion, but it never seems to have gone away completely. And now we're out of pulled pork, so I might as well go and buy some more, so we'll have more to enjoy. But I hope you guys enjoyed that nonetheless. If you haven't done so already, be sure to click that red button down below to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to receive notifications. And we will see you all in the next video. This is Crystal
And Charles.
signing out. Bye,
Bye,
birdies.
birdies.